Hi, I'm Marcus Christian. Welcome to the Cyber Sidebar, the Senate Judiciary Subcommittee on Privacy, Technology, and the Law held a hearing focused on the question of how to benefit from the promise of generative AI while protecting the public trust. The three witnesses were Sam Altman, CEO of OpenAI, Christina Montgomery, Vice President and Chief Privacy and Trust Officer of IBM, and Gary Marcus, Professor Emeritus at New York University. Few would dispute that AI has the potential to benefit humanity in ways that we can only imagine. But according to a recent Reuters Ipsos poll, 61% of Americans also believe that AI threatens humanity's very future.
My worst fears are that we, the field, the technology, the industry, cause significant harm to the world. I think if this technology goes wrong, it can go quite wrong. And we want to be vocal about that. We want to work with the government to prevent that from happening. But we try to be very clear-eyed about what the downside case is and the work that we have to do to mitigate that.
The Senate held the hearing, which lasted roughly 3 hours, to help determine what it should do to lay the groundwork for America and the world to realize the potential upside of AI and safeguard against catastrophic consequences.
This hearing is on the oversight of artificial intelligence, the first in a series of hearings intended to write the rules of AI.
Here are 3 takeaways from the hearing. 1. Existing statutes, regulations, and agencies are inadequate to address the challenges of AI.
I'll just assert that those existing regulatory bodies and authorities are under-resourced and lack many of the statutory and regulatory powers that they need.
Correct.
We have failed to deliver on data privacy, even though industry has been asking us to regulate data privacy.
2. There is broad support for a comprehensive approach to regulating AI, including by creating a new federal agency with the powers of rulemaking, oversight, enforcement, and licensing, among others.
We have many agencies that can respond in some ways. For example, the FTC, the FCC. There are many agencies that can, but my view is that we probably need a cabinet level organization within the United States in order to address this.
Thank you, Senator. Number one, I would form a new agency that licenses any effort above a certain scale of capabilities and can take that license away and ensure compliance with safety standards. Number two, I would create a set of safety standards focused on what you said in your third hypothesis as the dangerous capability evaluations. And then third, I would require independent audits. So not just from the company or the agency, but experts who can say the model is or isn't in compliance with these stated safety thresholds and these percentages of performance on question X or Y.
Here's what my 2 cents worth for the committee is that we need to empower an agency that issues a license and can take it away. Do you agree with that, Ms. Montgomery?
I would have some nuances. I think we need to build on what we have in place already today.
We don't have an agency.
Regulators.
Wait a minute. No.
We don't have an agency that regulates the technology.
So should we have one?
But a lot of the issues, I don't think so.
And 3, senators in both parties support including a private right of action in regulating AI.
When AI companies and their clients cause harm, they should be held liable. We should not repeat our past mistakes. For example, Section 230.
I'm trying to find out how it is different than social media and learn from the mistakes we made with social media. The idea of not suing social media companies is to allow the internet to flourish, because if I slander you, you can sue me. If you're a billboard company and you put up the slander, can you sue the billboard company? We said no. Basically, Section 230 is being used by social media companies to avoid liability for activity that other people generate. Do you all agree we don't want to do that again?
I have a little different idea. Why don't we just let people sue you? Why don't we just make you liable in court? We can do that. We know how to do that. We can pass a statute. We can create a federal right of action that will allow private individuals who are harmed by this technology to get into court.
Overall, the hearing appeared to be a productive start to the subcommittee's work on AI. Senator Cory Booker made the following comment.
I just want to thank you both. This has been one of the best hearings I've had this Congress.
But the true measure of the success of the hearing will be what follows it. It is no small task to regulate generative AI when the true answer to the question of what kind of innovation it will be is, as Senator Hawley candidly stated,
I don't know the answer to that question. I don't think any of us in the room know the answer to that question because I think the answer has not yet been written.
and it is up to elected leaders, businesses, nonprofits, academics, and us to help write it. Future sessions of the Cyber Sidebar will address emerging developments, guidance, and best practices. And if there's a topic you would like to address or to learn more about, please comment or send me a message. I'm Marcus Christian, and I thank you for watching the Cyber Sidebar. Be well, stay safe, and make a positive difference in the lives of others.